Hello there, very good people. Welcome to today's video. And in this video, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about Osaka University, Japan, for admission information, and you will get information for bachelor, masters, or PhD, every level you want to study at this university. Okay, let's talk about some basic and common information about Osaka University. This university is one of the best university in Japan, and for worldwide it has a good familiarity and famous. It is founded in 1931, and for QS World University Ranking 2025, it has ranked 86. Okay, and it is top 3 universities among top 3 universities in Japan. All right, so its location is Osaka, Japan. There are mainly 3 campus of this university. Uh, 11 undergraduate schools, 16 graduate schools, major studies are mentioned here. The bachelor program is 4 years, master's is 2 years, and PhD depends from 3 to 5 years. It depends based on the study area or your research. The application time typically start from October and ended in February, but in some programs there are two intakes, spring and fall. Okay, let's talk about the study areas, which are the department or faculty this university has. For undergraduate schools, you can see there is many study areas. Doesn't mean you only study on this faculty. For example, this is medicine. There are so much programs under this study area. So I hope you will find your desired undergraduate program in this university. For graduate schools, which means master's, postgraduate, and PhD, you can have a lot of programs to study in this university. And we know that master's and PhD are based on research area. So in any types of study area, there may be a lot of research area or programs to study or research. So just find your desired program and research area on this university and get admitted to this. To know more, visit the schools. I hope there are many schools, and depending on the school, there are variety of programs. And for international students, there's a hyperlink. You can visit this. So what are the university admission requirement for Osaka University, Japan? Let's talk about undergraduate programs. Okay, so you need to have a 12 years school education, which students are from outside Japan. 12 years school education means from class 1 to 12 in Asian country. Maybe it is for college, from class 1 to college, higher secondary school, and you can compare the years of your school education. Okay, so there are some requirement based on other countries, and some age requirement at least 18 years old. All right, all right. So this is the main requirement, or the basic requirement. You just have a fixed year of education experience with a good academic result, and your language proficiency, which means you need to be skilled or you have proficiency in Japanese or English. It depends on which types of programs you are supposed to apply. There are two types of program, maybe some of this is taught in Japanese, and some of this are in English. So my personal recommendation is to admit it or apply to the programs where everything were taught in English, because you can have a good experience there. But if you choose to study in Japanese program, you must be skilled in Japanese at the first place. Let's talk about masters and PhD programs. You need to have a basic understanding English, lectures, lab work, which means you need to give them the proof of that you can speak and understand English. There are some language proficiency test, IELTS, TOEFL, and etc. Okay, All right. You must complete a 16 years education outside Japan, which means you must have a bachelor degree if you want to study here in master's program. For PhD programs, English proficiency is needed, a master's degree is needed, or any equivalent professional degree. Okay, have graduated from university and complete 2+ years of research showing achievement equal to master's level. Okay, so if you have thesis in your master's, then this experience will help you to show that you have a good experience of research in your graduate studies. So the question is, what are the required documents to apply in Osaka University? This is for undergraduate. Application form is needed where uh, you can fill up this form with your personal, professional, and academic information and any other documents if needed to clarify your eligibility criteria. Letters of recommendations needed, at least two recommendation letters needed. You can get this recommendation letter from your college teacher or your principal. Okay, some standardized test scores is needed. You can see they are accepting SAT, ACT, and GRE, GMAT, etc. So it depends on the programs you are applied to. Maybe there are some programs for social science and arts faculty. Maybe they don't need your SAT or GRE for GRE exam score, but SAT is common for every programs. A statement of purpose or essay is needed, which is for your motivation. Why do you need to join Osaka University as a student? What is your motivation? Your application fee payment certificate. So the question is, what is the application fee amount? It is it's maybe beside $100, but when you apply to this university, I hope you know the exact amount. So your passport copy is needed. Passport must be verified, and the validity must have at least 6 months or 1 year. I don't know really, but most of the university and scholarship required this time. So your IELTS and TOEFL scores is needed, but there are no certain score mentioned here. I think for IELTS 6.5 is enough, and in some cases 6.5 can be used. Okay. So for Japanese language proficiency, JLPT test course is required. I told this before and I explained the Japanese language course, why this is needed and what to do if you need this. For graduate requirements, letters of conditional acceptance, firstly you have to contact a supervisor for your desired programs or your faculty. Then if you manage the supervisor, he will give you a conditional acceptance, or he will give you the consent to apply to the university. Here is a template available here. You can use this template and the supervisor will fill up this template and giving you as a acceptance condition. Application form is needed. Official transcript of your must official transcript your and your certificates is needed here. Translation is required if your transcripts are in your native language, not in English or others. Your graduation certificates needed. Statement of purpose, maximum 2 pages. Motivational future research plans must be mentioned there, and English proficiency is needed. Okay, so if you don't need English proficiency, if you are from a native English person from English country, or if you are a mixed scholar. Mixed means Japanese government scholarships, one of the best scholarships in Japan. If you are a mixed scholar, then English proficiency is not required here. Your master's thesis is needed if you want to pursue your PhD from this university. We know PhD is all about research. And required documents, document required sent by evaluation directly to IPS officer at least 2 evaluations later. Maybe this is not for general students, but you need to clarify by yourself when you go to this link. So here is idea of the tuition fees. Maybe this information is collected from the official website. The tuition fee may be varied years to years, but general range may be similar. Okay, for undergraduate students, tuition fee per year is This amount is in Japanese yen. You can convert to US dollar. There are some matriculation fee, interest, entrance examination fee, different types of fees are there. Okay, you can get an idea from this. And the living expense is about 18,000 to lakh and 50,000 per month, which seems like a huge amount, but it's in Japanese yen. There are some suggestions and available scholarships. I told you that MEXT scholarship is one of the best university in Japan, and most of the university, including Osaka University, are in this scholarships. If you get the scholarships, your full tuition fee will be covered. You will get monthly stipend. Your travel allowance will be covered, and all other facilities given by the scholarships. There are some other scholarships, Osaka University scholarship for privately financed international students, JASSO scholarships, one of the popular scholarship, and local government and organizational scholarships. Alright, there are some frequently asked questions. Can you apply Osaka University without Japanese language skills? Yes, you can apply to only English taught programs. Is there any on-campus housing? Yes, university offer dormitories for international students. If you get the MEXT scholarships, you can have a free seat on these dormitories without any cost. Yeah, or is the admission process like? Admission process is described here. Part-time job opportunity. Yes, international students can do part-time job, but if you have a good scholarship, you'll get monthly stipend, which will help you to bear the cost of your foods, your transportation, and other personal expense. You don't need to work for part-time job. And this is the official web link for the main website of Osaka University. Just go to this link and learn more about your desired programs and the requirements and other instructions for yourself. So viewers, if you subscribe to our Telegram channel, you will get every new scholarships and university updates every day. You can follow us on YouTube and other social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. So that's all about today's video. Thanks for watching.